Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. If this is your first time here? Welcome. On this channel, you find truck news and reviews and SUV news and lots of cool stories. You stick around, hit subscribe, click the bell, and smash that like button. We're talking trucks, and trucks are awesome. So I got sales results. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the screen here in a second from the website pickuptrucktalk.com. I'll have the full chart on the website as soon as I get ready. I got to type a little bit more and put some more words in. But let's go ahead and get to the screen and let's talk about what's going on in this first quarter of COVID-19 with the COVID-19 sales and pandemic and just all this kind of stuff going on. All right, let's go ahead and talk about these sales results. They are in for first quarter, so it's January, February, March. We have full-size truck sales in quarter one. We have quarter one sales. Ford F-Series was down 13.1%. Ford is saying that 1/3 of their dealerships are open. The rest are all closed, and so they're saying that March 10th was actually a pretty good. They were doing pretty well until March 10th, and then just things went to, well, I can't say it on air, Family Channel. Chevrolet Silverado is in second place. They were up 26%. The big jump here is in their light-duty trucks. Sorry, this thing gets bigger, smaller, yeah. Anyways, this is a light-duty truck line, and that was up 33.6%, and their heavy duties were up 4.2%. And so really big jump for the light-duty half-tons. I don't know. It's interesting. The critics on that truck say the styling is bad, and I don't know. The interior is just okay, and so I've been kind of critical. But the fans are saying, you know what, we are okay with that, and they were up big time. Looking at third place, Ram truck was up 7%. They were kind of, I don't know. It's interesting these results. Last quarter, fourth quarter of 2019, they beat Chevrolet. They were up huge in sales, and now they just have a small incremental increase. So interesting to see. GMC Sierra was up big time as well, up 30%. Again, that's going to be led by light duty. Heavy duty was up, but those numbers are kind of, I don't know, not quite that big of a jump. But the jump in volume is 8,000 units there, so that's a big jump there. Toyota Tundra was down 13.7, and they probably would have came out pretty flat again if the dealerships had been open and COVID hadn't hit. So I would say that's kind of a flat sales, which they've been flat for a couple years now. Nissan Titan takes a big hit again, down 40.8%. I say again because last quarter of last year, they were just down and down and down. And I'll show you that on the screen here in a second. I'll pull up last year's numbers and we'll kind of go through that real fast if you missed that news. But they were just down 40%. Mid-size trucks, Tacoma was down 7.8%. You can see here, though, that Tundra was down 4,000 and they were down about 5,000. Well, about 5,000 or so. And so that's going to be probably because dealerships shut down. I would imagine they're pretty flat. Just so you guys know, overall, the automotive market was down 15%. So anything below 15%, so like this Chevrolet Colorado was down 36%, while the industry was down 15%, so that's a big hit there. The Colorado has been trending downward, and again, I'll show you those last year's numbers. But they did beat the Ford Ranger. The Ford Ranger had a good month at good quarter at 20,000 units, kind of getting back to some volume that is more reminiscent of the old Ford Ranger, so they're up quite a bit. This is likely due to having more trucks in the lots and having them out for more of a year and now offering incentives and things on those trucks. Jeep Gladiator has another quarter, I should say, at 15,000 units. This is a pretty good sales growth. I mean, it's versus the new. They just had a few models they sold last quarter, and it really came out in the second quarter. So we'll see next quarter. We'll actually probably see third quarter really some good results depending on how much this COVID keeps going. Nissan Frontier just got walloped, down big time, down 49.2%. This has been an ongoing trend. The truck hasn't been updated. It has a new engine, and we're going to review the new engine in the next couple of weeks, but they really haven't done much. The Honda Ridgeline continues to excel. Unibody be damned. People are liking the Honda Ridgeline. You're up 16.9%, which is just not a lot of units, 1,200 units or so. But if you look at it, beating the full-size Nissan Titan, and this is an ongoing trend for Nissan and Honda as well, performing pretty well. GMC Canyon was down as well, down 35.5%, pretty similar to the numbers with Chevy Colorado, and so they are both kind of hurting a little bit. Let's look at that 2020 or 2019 quarter four sales as well. Okay, here we go. Here's quarter four sales results and year-over-year results. I think it's kind of interesting to look back, and we'll just focus on year-over-year. So Ford was trending down a little bit year-over-year, so not that bad. Ram, like I said, was up 18%, so they had a huge increase in the year, and they beat Chevrolet year-over-year. So Chevrolet was down 2.6% and down 1% in the light duty. So that changed to 2019 results where the Chevrolet Silverado was up 33%. That's a pretty big change. It's a pretty big change overall in numbers. But if you look at the numbers, though, look at it a little closely. 124,619 was quarter 4 last year, and quarter 2 of quarter 1 of this year was 112,000. So they've kind of kept the same as what they were. What's questioning is whether these numbers here were just the result of a new truck coming out, or maybe consumers were waiting for the new truck and they had seen what they had unveiled that truck. So I don't know. It's hard to say whether those numbers are accurate or maybe this is the new accurate. So year over year could change in the future. GMC Sierra was a similar idea where the light duty was okay and the brand was kind of okay. Tundra, like I said, has been kind of flat. You're looking at 25,000 again of quarter last year, and they've kind of flat 5.6% overall. And Nissan, like I said, Nissan Titan was down 48% last quarter, and they were down 37.5% year over year. And now you look at this quarter 1, now they're down 40% year over year. So trending in the wrong direction for Nissan. The Tacoma was up 1.3%. The Ranger, like I said, had finally started getting some good sales. Quarter 4 was 33,000, which quarter 4 is usually one of your better sales quarters. And so the Colorado has been trending downward, 15.1% and down 20.6%. That's in quarter 4. And again, we see the same thing in quarter 1, where the results are down 36 and down 35. Looking at the Nissan Frontier was down 12%. They were down 9.1% overall, and then they took another big hit. They only did 10,000 units in quarter 1 of this year, as you can see. And then looking at the Honda Ridgeline, it was up again in 25%. So that's been trending upwards, even though that truck has only got the new transmission. It's got, I think, a 9-speed in it versus the older transmission. So they haven't done a whole lot of changes to that truck, and it's continuing to perform. And like I said, the GMC Canyon. Oh, and I skipped Jeep Gladiator, I'm sorry. 16,000 units, and it hit 15,000 units this quarter. So it's been fairly consistent at that $16,000 number. Not getting close to the Colorado, Ford Ranger, and not even coming nearly anywhere close to the Toyota Tacoma. So there you go. There's the results of the 2020 quarter 1 sales. If you didn't know, we've gone to quarterly sales. Toyota and Nissan still do monthly, but with Ram and Ford and GM all going quarterly, well, I went quarterly too. Just makes more sense. What do you think of the sales results? Comment below. Do you see big winners, see big losers? Got some interesting insights that maybe I missed? Go ahead and let me know. I read all the comments. Trust me, I do. Some I ignore, some I respond to. Make sure you find more, like I said, on pickuptrucktalk.com. I'll put a link down in the description. You can find this sales chart to kind of go over it. Also find Pickup Truck Talk, type those 3 words into Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can find us there. Trust me, we're there. I have a good time. I'll do some Instagram lives, things like that. It's always want to hang around. Cool stuff. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.